¿qué tal la clase de hoy?
Muy bien.
Sí. Me encantó.
¿Fue útil?
Para mí fue
fue muy útil.
sí, un poco
Sí.
de un reto también, a veces.
Exactamente. Exactamente, hay que estar ahí en el límite, ¿no?
Sí, para hablar es mucho más difícil de escuchar.
¿Por qué crees eso?
Porque no hay suficiente tiempo pensar y traducir durante la conversación.
Well done. So, ¿qué aprendiste nuevo hoy, Keith?
Hoy aprendí que la ciudad de Medellín no está en mi lista ahora, pero
Para ir, ¿no?
cuando vi las series de lo siento,
Pablo Escobar.
exacto, una serie es muy
Sí.
bueno y decidimos que queríamos visitar Medellín, pero ahora bastante ahora quizás no.
Sí, no,
No
no
creo.
suena bien, no suena bien.
Sí. Entonces, esto para mí,
Very good. Beverly, ¿qué aprendiste nuevo en la clase de español?
Que el orden del adjetivo es muy importante. Y lo que yo quiero que los oyentes enfocarse yo tengo que poner primero.
Correct. So long as it makes sense, yes, grammatically. But very good, yes, that is exactly it, with nouns and adjectives, yes.
Okay.
And anything else?
Oh, hay mucho.
Okay. But that was the thing that stood out for you, so that's fine. What about you, Dave? What did you learn new that you didn't know before?
Sí, aprendo algunas frases y vocabulario nuevo y también also I was reminded of some stuff that that I should know that I keep like with the me encanta mucho or whatever, that sort of thing. Knowing I shouldn't do that. So it reminded me of some mistakes that I'm making, and also the text having like the text chat as well is really helpful. And you go in through that with the corrections. There were some things in there that I'm making mistakes that I shouldn't be theoretically I shouldn't be making. But I guess I just need to practice speaking more. And then there's quite a few things and like phrases and way of saying things that I've learned as well. And another vocab like when we're talking about the cars, the tres coches lujosos. I did know that word, but it just didn't come to mind. So it's all just really good practice.
Yeah, very good. Excellent. So it sounds like you learn a lot. Well, I'm glad to know that it's also useful for me to write, relevant information in the chat. So you can double check the spelling and all those little details in there. Any questions or comments before we finish today?
He's talking about a fresh start. And so to know how to say it correctly in Spanish, that it's el comenzar de nuevo, that's important for me. Because it's something I talk about a lot.
Yeah, so we do have a few different expressions to convey that message. So it depends a little bit on the context of what you mean to say in each case. But, comenzar de nuevo is one of them. Like moving cities, like we were talking about in this case. Necesitaba comenzar de nuevo. Necesitaba comenzar una nueva etapa de mi vida as well. So we could say, yes, a new period in my life, a new part of my life, meaning that, you may have changed jobs or you may have gotten married. It could be negative as well, but it could be positive. So it doesn't have to be one or the other.
That was a really good phrase to learn as well. And one other thing that I noticed as well, there's a lot of stuff Pat was saying, and especially me as well, where you're correcting and saying, you know, to say it like this, but you're understanding what we're trying to say. It's like, I know what you're trying to say, but you need to say it.
Yeah, not always, but at this level is very usually is very common where to listen to what the student is trying to convey to you, and you telling them that's how there's a much better way to say this and that, which I love it, and is I love sharing that information, so that's great, and it's great to see you all together in class. So I love that as well, and well done for keeping things, keeping up with your practice as well, and being committed to that. That's the important thing, being consistent and being persistent, and making mistakes is part of it, yes?
Sí, definitivamente.
Definitivamente. So, nos vemos en la próxima clase.
Sí.
Sí, nos vemos.
Estupendo. Nos vemos pronto.
Nos vemos pues.
Venga, hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Luego.
Gracias.
Chao.
Adiós.
De nada, adiós.
Gracias, chao.